after, I think, what was this, your 9th game of the season, was this the most comfortable you felt kind of just in the offense and using your athleticism and stuff to make a difference in this game?
I think I feel comfortable every game, but this came from my teammates, wanting to share the ball and putting in the work every day. Coach O, Coach Neal, everybody who helps me every day.
And for Shante, to kind of, late in this game against your former team, you're grabbing a ton of rebounds, you hit a free throw to kind of more or less kind of clinch it there. Like, what's it mean to you to kind of do that?
It means a lot to play my old team, get to show people what they're missing, and for my teammates, they helped me pick me up during the game. I was a little down because I wasn't doing what I would have to do, and, we got the dub at the end of the day.
Peyton, we'll move over to you. Tonight you finished with 4 steals as well as 14 points. You're super impactful on both ends. Can you talk about how not only your play recently has been improving and getting more consistent, but also how this whole team is locked in on the defensive end and getting their hands in the passing lanes?
Yeah, defense has really been an emphasis for us. I feel like one of the things that Coach says, if you're going to go for a steal, you got to get it. So I feel like I've just been able to see be in the passing lanes and see those gaps a little bit easier over the past couple games.
And tonight, Heaven, we've seen you attack the rim, but you also stepped outside, hit a 3, attempted and hit a couple of fadeaways. What is that like, being able to have a little bit more freedom to use your offensive bag to score against these Sun Belt teams? And how has the conference been to you so far, coming from Ohio State?
It feels good. I think it's a very different conference as far as pace, but this was a fast game. The last few teams we've played have been a lot of transition defense, so maybe that's why I feel more comfortable. It's just something I'm used to in transition defense. I don't know, but just get into my spots, and then once again, I credit my teammates because I'm not throwing the ball to myself. They're passing me the ball, so it feels good.
This will be for all 3 of you. How good does it feel to know you guys were on the road last week, you guys have been back at home, 2 back-to-back conference wins in the AUBC. How good does that feel just to be back at home?
Yeah, it feels really good, especially with, we had a great crowd today. The band is back. So just, the atmosphere, too, the energy that they bring, we really feel it on the court.
This is my first year here, so I love playing here. Every game I get, every chance I get, I want to play home. So
I agree with Heaven. Yeah, first year playing here, it feels great.
And towards the end of the game, kind of close, ODU's kind of pressing full court defensively. How do you guys stay composed during that?
We've just been in that situation before, so just kind of taking from the experience, living Jamaica State really composed at the point, and then even Susha and Shanti flashing up, coming up, we know hey, we've beaten this before, and we go against it in practice a lot because we practice press a lot. We've been doing it since the preseason, so I just think we're prepared for that.
I have a question for Heaven. With achieving your career high tonight, do you have any more goals that you hope to accomplish for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, win the next game. The next game is the most important game. That's all that matters.
Tonight, for both Heaven and Ashanti, you came out in the first quarter and had 2 block shots together, really set that tone. What does it look like having such length on this roster? With you have Susha, 6'7", Anna as well, or 6'7", 6'4". My bad. I rounded up a little too much. But at 6'4", you have such length, especially along the wings and the bigs. How has that helped you all defensively, and what does that look like in practice when you have to go against that every day?
You want to go?
I feel like going against each other in practice helps in the game. So, it proved today we get block shots, and that's what we do in practice, too. So, it just helps.
Yeah, for the most part, as far as length, I don't think we see any other team as lengthy as us. So, when we practice against us, it preps us as best as possible.
Obviously, the history of the series and this rivalry goes back before you guys were even born. But do people talk to you about what the ODU JMU rivalry's been like, and how winning 9 in a row has basically been unheard of?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I definitely don't know. I know they know, but Coach O just told us to win the game, so he made it very clear we have to win. Because you went there.
Yeah, but I know. I just wanted to win the game.
I feel like we don't know as much about it. I feel as others might be aware, especially coming into the conference last year when we didn't typically play them. I know we didn't play them my freshman year, so I think it was kind of just win the game it's a big one. Yeah.
For you, Heaven, just what's like these last couple months has been like for you with waiting on the waiver, then it gets denied, then knowing you're going to play. I just feel like it has to be kind of like a roller coaster of emotions for you personally. What can you try and possibly like describe what the last couple months have been like on that end?
Honestly, no, I cannot describe it. It's been a mental cluster, you know what, but I have my teammates and my coaches that have really gotten me through it. Shout out to Talia, our sports psychologist. She's really helped. It's hard. It's hard, going from 0 to 100, 100 to 0 twice in a season.
So the fact that you are back at 100 and to be able to like on the floor and then contribute like you did today, does it kind of like make the last few months just, I don't know, like worth it, I guess, if you will? Like how could you like sum up today if you could?
Yeah, I would say that, yes. I would say it's worth it because there were some days later towards Thanksgiving break, I was really putting a lot of extra work in the weight room and workouts we were planning for next year, but it paid off. It still helped, and I still get to use that today.